deployed a seasoned general to lead its renowned push in the eastern Donbass region. Senior U.S. defense official on Monday described a long Russian convoy now rolling toward the eastern city of Izium with artillery, aviation, and infantry support as part of looming Russian redeployment what appears to be a looming Russian campaign in the east. More artillery is being deployed near the city of Donetsk, while ground combat units are withdrawn from ground around Kiev and Chernihiv, where areas appear destined for refitting and resupplying before they position in Donbass, said the official, who spoke on condition of anonymity, discussed internal U.S. military assessments. With their offensive in many parts of the country thwarted, Russian forces have relied increasingly on bombarding cities, strategy that has flooded many urban areas and killed thousands of people. Ukrainian authorities accuse Russian forces of committing atrocities, including a massacre in the town of Bucha outside Kiev, airstrikes on hospitals and missile attack that killed at least 57 people last week at a train station. At Bucha on Monday, the work of exhuming bodies from a mass grave in a churchyard resumed. Galiana Frikostiva waited for hours in the cold rain in hopes of identifying her 50-year-old son, who was shot and killed more than a month ago. Eventually, she went home for some warmth. He is still there, her surviving son Adrian Drew said. In Mariupol, about 120,000 civilians are in dire need of food, water, warmth, and communication, the mayor said. Only those residents who had passed the Russian filtration camps are released from the city, Blichenko said. Ukrainian officials said Russian troops are confiscating passports from Ukrainian citizens, moving them to filtration camps in Ukraine's separatist-controlled east, before sending them distant, economically depressed. Boychenko said Monday that improvised prisons were organized for those who did not pass the filtering. At least 33,000 people were taken to Russia or separatist territories in Ukraine. President Volodymyr Zelensky warned Ukrainians on Monday that Russia might use chemical weapons in Mariupol. Take this as seriously as possible, he said in the nightly address. It's only the latest warning from Ukrainian Western leaders. Russia could resort to chemical weapons in Ukraine. Zelensky's comments follow appeal in recent days from a Russia-allied separatist from Russia unleashed chemical against Ukrainian opponents and claimed Monday the Ukrainian regiment without evidence that a drone had dropped poisonous substance in Mariupol. Pentagon spokesman John Kirby said in a statement, U.S. could not confirm the drone report out of Mariupol. But Kirby noted the administration's persistent concerns about Russia's potential to use a variety of riot control agents, including tear gas, mixed with chemical agents in Ukraine. Meanwhile, the United Nations Children's Agency said nearly 2/3 of all Ukrainian children have fled their homes in 6 weeks since Russia's invasion began. The United Nations has verified 142 children have been killed and 229 injured, though the actual numbers are likely much higher. Elsewhere, Austrian Chancellor Karl Nehammer said he met Monday with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow for talks were direct, open, and tough. In a statement released by his office, Nehammer said his primary message to Putin was war needs to end because the war both sides can only lose. Nehammer said he had also raised the issue of war crimes committed by Russian military, said those responsible held to account. Austria, as a member of the European Union, has backed the 27-nation bloc sanctions against Russia, who has so far opposed cutting off deliveries of Russia's gas. The country is military neutral and is not a member of NATO.